I was able to buy this 52 unit, $3.2 million building, not all by myself, but with a lot of people and a lot of help from Matt, thankfully.
Alex and I got to know each other through networking in this market, and now, as a part of Day in the Life, he's going to take us through a 50 unit that he's got here in town.
You introduced me to the broker that somebody?
I did.
I could not have done that.
I take all the credit for that. Yeah. Right.
All the credit, as long as you get none of the paycheck, we're cool.
Yeah, no, I don't want it. I just want to see people win. As you guys go into markets and build local relationships, you will start to make really great friends and really great business colleagues, as you know.
And until then, Matt will do.
Right. And then, once you...
I can't help myself.
Can somebody light this guy on fire for me? This is all on his own that he took it down, but a benefit to focusing on a market and drilling in is building great relationships so you can potentially do deals with people and also just make friends that can look out for you when you're in a market.
When you come in town, it's like, hey, look, we get to hang out a little bit. And to say that I did it all on my own is actually not that true because we spent a lot of time here.
I had your back.
We spent a lot of time at Winston-Salem. I did ask you to look over it real quick and help me. I've talked to Hervé and Justin a million times. I love this because Day in the Life, it's like, what do you do all day? It's like sometimes you sit there and grind underwriting or you grind deals. Sometimes you just come out and check things out.
And you never know what comes up when you come to hang out. Alex came up to hang out with us at a complex we bought in Winston-Salem, and the broker that sold us that complex, hey, I've got this 50 unit in Fayetteville, and I was like, hey, talk to him. And he was just happened to be standing there, and that's what happens when you create networks with people. You just never know what's gonna come up in conversation.
One of the things that I did really right on this deal, which I did not do right on my 24 unit, was I had a very narrow criteria. So I knew I wanted a C-class, 6-7 cap, 50 unit place that was going to be between 3 and 4 million, that I could raise $1 million because I thought that was going to be within my wheelhouse. And when I met you in Winston-Salem and we talked to the broker, he's like, I got a 52 unit C-class in Fayetteville. And I was like, well, the universe is telling me that I'm doing something right. So I found the deal. I took it to my team and I said, hey, it looks like a deal to me. Is it a deal? They had a 56% expense ratio. And I have another 24 unit here in Fayetteville that's in much worse part of town. And that runs at a 43% expense ratio. So I knew we had room on they was being mismanaged. I knew it. I also knew that the rents were $650 on the 2 bedrooms and $725 on the 3 bedrooms. And they had renovated some of their 3 bedrooms and raised them to $900. So I knew the proof was in the pudding. I said, I can raise rents, I can lower expenses. I knew the area and the location is perfect. So I said, okay, this deal, I have to get this deal. I tagged in a whole bunch of people that I thought could help. They all gave me good advice. I went to the internet and I said, hey, internet, who wants to buy this with me? I raised a ton of money, $1.4 million in cash. It was tremendously difficult for me, but I got it done.
I got orange shutters over here. I got blue shutters there. I got green shutters there. I got purple shutters here.
Somebody's child did the color scheme, apparently. I don't know why they did this. I could understand if you color coded them and said, oh, the purple building or the peach building, except there's 2 peach buildings and there's 2 green buildings. You know, they're not even one each. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna paint those shutters all across. There's little numbers on the buildings that are ugly. We're gonna take all those off. Potholes in the place just got fixed this week, so we're cruising along. Rehab.
Cool. Day in the life. Do a quick tour. Let's do a quick walkthrough.
Alex Felice here. We're at my 52 unit. We just closed on it. We're in the process of doing a bunch of CapEx. We fixed the parking lots. We're gonna go through unit by unit. We're gonna repair them. We're gonna bump those rents. They're a little bit below market rents anyways, but we know that if we put a little bit of love into them, tidy them up, we're gonna put them on the internet, they're gonna look great. People are gonna come rushing because we know market demand right now is really high. My lifeline, Roderick Jackson, my hero, a guy who I've been with now for 5 or 6 years, manages 84 units for me. I could do nothing with him. He was here anyways right now, checking the place out, taking care of it. What are we gonna do over the next few weeks?
We're gonna turn a few units. When I say turn a few units, I'm talking about upgrading appliances, painting walls, changing fixtures, ceiling fans, all that good stuff. Gonna add a few washer and dryer hookups in units. We got a couple different color schemes. Everybody loves the gray. Gray is what's in. So we're doing that with the LVP floors. We're trying to make it as modern as we can.
2 or 3 grand a unit?
Yes.
Somewhere in there, depending on what they need. My hope is the place was actually in better shape. When we did the due diligence, we went through every single unit. The place was in a little bit better shape than I had thought. So my hope is we can keep some of that rehab cost down. The rents can still go up, keep everybody happy, get them nice modern units. And then once we do the outside, it'll all, the inside and the outside will match, and we'll have a fantastic community. and bump that NOI up, bro.
Oh, man.
We're in a recently mostly renovated unit. New paint. These are the same floors we get to keep, thankfully. We paint all the trim white, all new fixtures and lights. Nice little unit. We got to put new appliances in there still so you can't see them, but here. We painted the cabinets. We're going to put new handles on it. We put new floors in the kitchen. We put new floors in here because they were and we're going to put new fixtures. And this place was rented at $625, and now it's going to rent at $750, maybe even a little more. New carpets. They're not done yet, but they're gonna be done soon. We only put fans in the bedrooms, and even then, sometimes not, because people, for some reason, find it very compelling to jump on them. This is it. This is a renovated unit at a small investment. It makes the community better. It makes people happy to live here. Everybody wins, bro. Too easy. 3 tips for closing big deals like this. 1, find great partners. I could not have done this with myself. I have an underwriting partner, I have a property management partner, I had capital raise partners. 2, social media, bro. Be loud and obnoxious and post with reckless abandon on social media and tell everybody in the world what you do. I have had disproportionate success to my talents because people on the internet know who I am. And 3, get after it every day, bro. Like, you can't buy multifamilies if you're spending every day learning about single families. You wanna buy multifamilies? Spend every day in the multifamily space and it'll be easy.
This is an awesome complex. Promise me you're gonna paint all these shutters the same color, right?
I'm going to paint them. I talked about it today.
You're gonna blow the lid off this place.
They gotta go. I know.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah. This is a phenomenal complex. Alex is gonna make absolute magic out here. When we get to the end markets and we make friends and we get to hang out with more and more people. And I love coming to North Carolina because you and I get to do our thing, man. We gotta go. All through my coaching and my
I could not have done it without you.
Rubbed off on you, right? Yeah.
And this is the day, and we're having a life.
It's a Beatles song. I totally get it.
So here's the thing, guys.
How's my hair look?